Just have a conscience, bro. Don't only think about your stomach. Think about people. People are also there suffering. 9 to 5. If it's easy, you would be doing it and not scamming them. It's 2024. We're in the 21st century. There are a lot of ways for people to make money out there. There are a lot of ways of making money. There are ethical ways, there are unethical ways. And for some reason, people have taken the term hustle to brand these ways of making money, and it seems that the unethical ways dominate what is said to be hustle. Anyway, a lady, I wouldn't say a lady, a woman in the States, the United States of America, has shared her story of how, in her pursuit of love, she has been scammed not once, not twice, 3 times by Nigerians. Nigerian scammers, Yahoo boys. Somebody in pursuit of love have been scammed 3 times by you guys. And I want to share this story with you because I feel like it's high time we address some of these issues. Because truth be told, it is nonsense. The reason it's the fact that you want to make money doesn't mean you go about destroying people's lives. This is nonsense. But before I continue, watch the video.
Hello all. I just wanted to come to you today and tell you a little bit about what has happened to me on TikTok. Back in 2020, I met this man. Was with this man for 10 months. I got sick of him always asking me for money. He always wanted more and more and more. So I decided to say enough was enough, because one day he made a mistake and called me from a Nigerian phone number. Tried to play it off and saying that it was his friend's number. So when I was finally done and said that I don't want to have nothing more to do with him, he finally came out to me. This is the man that scammed me. And now he is to be wed to his Nigerian girlfriend. May God bless them, and hopefully that they will have a long life together. God will bless their relationship. I congratulated him, and I hope everything goes well for him. My second time around, I came to this man. This one was a little different. He was more polite. He was more considerate of my feelings. But then, after a year with him, he decided to come out and tell me the truth. And he was a young Nigerian boy trying to put himself through school. And his mother was very sick. And he kept thanking me because I saved his mother's life. That one doesn't hurt me as much because I know that the money went for good. The other guy, not so good, because I used to see his videos all the time throwing money around at the Nigerian hookup girls. But it's all good. I'm over it. I was financially ruined, but I will bounce back one day. And I still have love for the Nigerian people. The men are the most handsomest and sexiest men on this earth. And may God bless you all. And one day, everything is going to be all right for me. May God watch over me, protect me, that nothing like this ever happens again to me, because now I know all their secrets. And there's another one too. He financially kind of hurt me too, destroyed my life. But it is what it is. And he was supposed to be my boyfriend. And that one destroyed me too. Even though he showed me his true self, he destroyed me. But it's all good. May God bless you all. And please, please be safe in that country over there, because I know a lot of you people are struggling. But you got to remember that a lot of American women are struggling too, because it is hard to be an American woman over here by yourself, especially when you don't have a partner. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but a lot of the women that do find love, they can't make it over to their man. And then it destroys their relationship. I'm so sorry, people. But please, please love who you're with. Give them all your love and your attention, because you never know what's going to happen the next day because of the distance. Something could happen to you, something could happen to the women over here, or even the men over here that find love with the Nigerian women. Please just be safe, everyone. May God bless.
Do you hear the pain in her voice? Do you hear the pain in the woman's voice? This is somebody's mother. This is somebody's aunt, somebody's sister. Putting aside the fact that she's been scammed in pursuit of love, that is a whole topic on its own. Now, when you talk to boys, the people who do scamming, Yahoo boys, I think for Ghana we call them game boys. When you talk to them, one of their major arguments is the fact that they say these guys used to be our colonial masters. They used to enslave us. Since they enslaved our ancestors in the past, you feel entitled to do this as a form of payback. That is nonsense. You and I both know it's nonsense, because you and I both know you don't care about whatever happened in the past. It's 2024. Most of the agenda that people push based on all those ancestral things, is just ways to further your own agenda. It is just an excuse. It is just an excuse. And even that's one cry. They didn't come and start chasing your ancestors with guns. Your ancestors were sold to them by your own people. They were sold in exchange for commodities, nonsensical things. That is what they were sold in exchange for. They came as business people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to justify slavery. I will never justify slavery. It is that one idea. No, I cannot do it. It was a bad practice, and it's good it ended. But you can't, based on something that happened 500, 400, 500, 600 years ago, and ruin people's lives. They are also people as well. Like I said, this is somebody's mother. This could have been somebody's mother, somebody's aunt. Just because the person feels lonely, or they feel they want to find love, or they can't find it in their country, you take advantage of their emotions, you take advantage of their loneliness, and then you scam them out of every penny that they have.
Good. The other guy, not so good, because I used to see his videos all the time throwing money around at the Nigerian hookup girls. But it's all good. I'm over it. I was financially ruined, but I will bounce back one day.
How does that sit well with you, supposed hustlers, supposed game boys, supposed Yahoo boys, or whatever you call yourselves? People label the word hustle, and they do nonsense in both countries. They label the word not a hustle, and they do nonsense in both countries. For the Nigerians, how does it feel for your country to be branded as scammers? Whenever you hear the word Nigerian, the second word that comes to mind is scammers. And it's not just me saying it, it's a fact. There are people who have been on bigger platforms, bigger podcasts, bigger social media distance, and they have constantly labeled you guys as scammers. How does that sit well with you? For a whole country's identity to the rest of the world to be branded as we are scammers, we are Nigerians and we scam. Everybody you hear the word Nigerian, scammer. Do you know that you guys ruin opportunities for your fellow countrymen? For your people who want to get actual legal opportunities for schooling, for travel, for business. You know you guys ruin it for them just because of your own greed and your own agenda. Just because you want to find a shorter way of making it in life or getting money to cater for yourself. We understand that the country is hard and you need to find ways to survive, but don't justify your actions and ruin people's lives abroad. It's difficult to actually stay in the States. It is difficult, like she said. And she being a woman cry, it's even more difficult. And this is not even me saying, she's the one that said it. It was there in the video if you watched it.
But you got to remember that a lot of American women are struggling too, because it is hard to be an American woman over here by yourself, especially when you don't have a partner.
You base on the fact that you want to escape poverty, and in the process of escaping poverty or in the process of hustling like you claim you do, you destroy people's lives. Not just people outside your country, people in your country, destroy their lives, their opportunities. People who have the moral conscience, people who have the moral guidance, people who have the conscience to walk away from some of your practices. You destroy their opportunities by branding your country Nigerians, scammers. How does it feel? Don't you have any remorse for yourselves? I think it's high time you guys, we shed some light on you guys and people stop idolizing you, because most of the time on social media, we've branded it as something normal, something that boys do to survive. It is not normal. You are ruining people's lives. Does it sit well with you? Or you don't know that there are also people who go to work 9 to 5, who have families, who have loved ones, who think, who suffer, who feel pain. You do all these things in the name of we are hustling. Charlie, I for make come. Are you stupid? No, like, are you stupid? It's a question. I'm not insulting. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? You're ruining somebody's life and you brand it as hustling. How does that sit well with you? How does that sit well with you? And for the Ghanaians, the Ghanaian Game Boys, you say you're not Yahoo boys, you are Game Boys. You know the game. Fine. Stop. There are better ways for you to channel your energy, channel your time. That 12 a.m. that you wake up and you're doing, I'm gonna make it. Mama is going to proud and the are we hustling, they sleeping. If you channel that energy into learning a skill, you could have made something for yourself legally instead of ruining people's lives. Don't you feel ashamed? Imagine if the UK, people in the UK or people in America also start scamming Africans, and then somebody scams your mother. You staying there, if somebody scams 20 cedis out of your mom's Momo account, right, see how heated you become. If your mom goes to withdraw money from her Momo and somebody tricks her and takes 50 cedis, 20 cedis out of her money, that one cry, you go to MTN's office to fight for them to trace the number so you can go and get the money back. You are here duping people out of $2,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Or you think they're not human beings? You feel justified. What? Because they colonized you before. You should blame your ancestors for selling yourselves out. It's high time you guys put a stop to it. I feel like we've normalized this to the point where some people even idolize scammers. My boyfriend here, he be Game Boy. Are you stupid? My boyfriend is a Game Boy. You are stupid. Your boyfriend is also very stupid. You know why? Because you can't advise your boyfriend to do something better with his life, something that is sustainable, something that, at some point in your life, after you've grown old, you can actually look back, reflect, and be proud of what you've achieved. My boyfriend is a Game Boy. My boyfriend, he's a Game Boy. You can interview somebody, and this is the response he will give. Who takes care of you? My boyfriend. What job does he do? He's a Game Boy. He's a Yahoo boy. Are you stupid? You are dumb. Your boyfriend is also dumb. This is nonsense. It is so bad. It is very bad. It's high time you guys put a stop to this. It is very bad. It is not. It is not a good image for your country. It's not a good image for the continent as a whole. Put a stop to it. That's all I have to say. There are a lot of people emphasizing in the comments, but I don't think I'll even read the comments because it's all basically the same. Everybody is against the scammers, and who even rally behind them. Let me just read one or two. Let's see. This is why I can't do Yahoo. I've been advised countless times, and yes, the money is enticing considering the hardship in the country, but almost except you are completely heartless, you know you are ruining people's lives. Most will not even do it for a while and quit. They will see they now I think they now see it as a way as a lifetime job. I am ashamed. Should be for your country. They claim it's hustle, ruin innocent lives, take their money, and still go to crooked pastors to get hands laid on and even pay tithes out of it. Yet their girlfriends, siblings, parents are aware, especially their mothers, and they all enjoy the loots of this criminality, calling it a blessing. Okay, okay. Let me read the last one. This is so unfair. There are so many legit hustles anyone can go into, but this is malicious. These Yahoo boys give us a bad rep in this country. Funny enough, the individuals who will suffer this are the legit ones looking for remote jobs abroad. Once you tell them you are a Nigerian, you get cancelled immediately, even if you are the most qualified. Your countrymen lament because of your actions, because of the image you portray to the outside world. And I feel like this thing will eventually happen to Ghanaians because of the hardship that we are also going through in this country. We haven't reached the point where we have been branded as such, but slowly but sure we are getting there. Because if you can interview people and they can actively say, my boyfriend is a game boy, he's the one that takes care of me, you know where the country is headed. This is to create alerts. Advise yourself. I don't care if you don't emphasize with the video or it's a way for you to feed yourself. Invest your time into gaining a skill for yourself, something that you can sell, and stop ruining people's lives. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Share the video with a friend, subscribe, like, turn on the bell notification icon to get the alert about our latest videos, and just have a conscience, bro. Don't only think about your stomach. Think about people. People are also there suffering. 9 to 5. If it's easy, you would be doing it and not scamming them. If it's easy, you would be doing it and not scamming them. Thank you for watching.